I'm doing well. I'm doing well. See you guys talking about Charlie Kirk. Wanted to see exactly. Cultivate invited me to come in here, and I said, "Well, let me see what they're talking about." I know I'm supposed to be talking about kind of this idea of when I went to the barbershop today. They were saying he deserved it and he's racist. And I see that Cultivating posted where he said black women do not have the brain processing power to be taken seriously. You have to go steal a white person's slot. Damn.
So okay. Thank you very much for explaining exactly where you live in a racist place that you don't like white people. Got you.
Yeah, I
Next.
don't know why he said just black women when it's like black women and black men.
Wait. Hold
or
on.
or just like all
Hold on.
women in
Whoa,
Yeah,
What
general.
the
and
hell
like,
just
and like
Not
I
happened?
all
said, this,
women,
like I
okay?
said, this was not a racial thing. It was white on white. So what the fuck are these black people keep goddamn? Oh well, cry me a river. What the fuck, dude?
Settle down there,
All right, Major
Huckleberry.
Tom. So down there,
what?
dude. So I have no idea what the hell
Yeah, I
just
might have walked
happened.
We
into a
don't
drunk room
either.
and I might be too sober for this one.
Yeah,
I might have
dude.
to get out
Hey,
Homeboy's been
of
accomplish that,
drinking
Tommy.
since noon.
You need to make a
It's not
cup
So
of
about
yeah,
been
so
coffee.
drinking. It's
so
like
so so hold
seriously,
on,
it's
real
not
quick,
about
real
white or
quick.
black, man. It's like
So
I
so
Hey,
don't
so
know
hold
what
on, hold on,
you're.
hold on, real
saying
quick.
all I did was read what
One
was
sec,
posted.
folks. One sec,
I have
folks. So
no idea
Tommy,
why people keep
Tommy,
Mute your
complaining. It's
mic,
no.
Major Tom.
yo. So Tommy, the question was someone that's an employee has comments about Charlie Kirk, right? Charlie Kirk obviously said some things people didn't like, and they got upset. And he passed away recently, as you know. And basically, as an employer, if someone's saying, "Hey, well, he deserved it. He definitely deserved to go away." As an employer, what would your take be on that? Would you keep them hired in your
No, I'd
company?
fire them. I said
Okay,
they deserve to be
and
fired.
why?
Well, that's because you're racist, and
Hey,
everyone knows that.
dude,
Major
shut the.
Yo,
Tom, why
Tom,
don't you
shut the fuck up, man.
you need to shut the fuck up, man? He asked somebody that ain't
Jeez.
drunk. But I
Sorry,
would
Tommy. Go
fire
ahead.
them, and I would tell you why. Because in America,
Yeah.
what we have to do is have a situation where we don't believe that people can have their lives destroyed because their opinion is different. So what this man is saying is this person deserved to die. And when you do that, you're encouraging other people who are like Major Tom or people who have no life to want to do
What
something
the
to
fuck
make
are you
them feel
talking
like
about? Shut the fuck up.
make
Keep
them
my name.
to
Shut
make
up.
them feel important. What they'll do is go and do something like that because they can't achieve anything else. This is the greatest thing that's ever been achieved in this guy's life. Do you understand that before this day, Charlie Kirk was on the trajectory to be probably a senator, governor, and maybe even run for president? But the guy who shot him, well, he wasn't. Now look at them. Their names will be synonymous.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro. Hate,
Tommy.
hate,
So
hate never
Tommy,
comes from above, bro.
Tommy. So I had the same sentiment because once one person is allowed to do this and successfully get, I don't know, some type of like fame or
Yep.
actual recognition, it's a pattern. Dude, think about it. Remember the first 40 hours? They didn't catch a suspect, right? A real suspect. Which means, okay, I ain't gonna shake my name. I hate this creator. It. I'll make a name for myself. He didn't get caught, so I can do it too. And that's precedent. Once that's set, bro, as a creator, it's scary because you don't know who's watching. You don't know what's the
Yeah.
angle. You don't know how you might piss them off. And it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go public on campus and speak about these topics. Oh, he's gonna be there, bro. And then here's this security detail. Imagine, right? I've been to many events. How many you know how I'm plugged in with people? I don't get checked. I can walk straight in, and
Mm-hmm.
God forbid I take a gun with me. Now, granted, a lot of these security guards are from the hood, or they're like people that, quite frankly, ain't got shit to lose. So, oh, yo, bro, that up there, I'm about to pull up. Let me in. I bet. Come
Yep.
through the side door, and that's all it takes. And one guy lost his life like that in Miami, well-known guy here, because obviously he was hated, and someone letting somebody with a gun, boom, dead. So I just think as a creator, more so than ever before, we saw in real time what can happen,
Yes, sir.
and no one is safe. Nobody's safe.
I just
And
want
Listen,
to know who's driving a black Mitsubishi.
the
what?
the the I had a couple things happen to me that ended up where I'm still alive. One where I ended up getting assaulted in Harlem. And what happened there was a guy was asking me questions just like with Charlie Kirk them, and I was answering his questions. And what got him mad was that the black women were starting to agree with me. So he said,
See,
"Well,
see, why you go racist? This is not a
Jesus
racial
Christ.
thing, bro.
All right, he's gone
Why do you
again.
bring him up?
And sorry to interrupt you since we're already. Can you? Chat ban is
No,
requested.
Tommy was just talking about his story.
1000%. Sorry, Tommy.
That's all right." Well, anyway, the guy got mad and said, "Well, I just don't like you." And I said, "Well, all right then." And as I walk off, he punched me in the back of the head. If you go watch the video's still on YouTube. If you go and watch it, while I was trying to fight him, there was a guy about 3 to 4 feet behind me with a knife that was long enough to go through my body, pushing towards me. And if I had stopped or walked backwards, he would have stabbed me.
Jesus, that's still up on YouTube?
Yep. You have to pay attention. Like I didn't see it at first. I didn't know anything about it after the event happened. Everything happened. It was weeks later when they were watching the video and somebody pointed out to me, you can see a guy walking with a knife behind me, pushing towards me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm glad you're still here. That sucks.
Yeah, so it's a crazy situation. When Tariq Nasheed, when they told him to come in into the room, if you go look at him, he didn't know what was going to happen, so he came armed. So if I had fought Tariq Nasheed and beat Tariq, he would have then had a reason to pull his gun out. So he came up there to antagonize me to see if I'd do something. And the only reason that worked out well for me is because he at least had a family and some kids to lose. But that crazy that assaulted me when I was with Myron and my man Fresh, when I was with them, that had nothing to lose. So not only did she assault me, but afterwards continued to lie and tell people all kinds of stupid stories, hoping that she would become famous.
Oh yeah, that was on the pod, right?
Yeah, she spent a year trying to become famous off of what she did.
Yeah, she clearly was standing over you, yelling at you and hit you and shit.
So you got to think about it. I got lucky because, I guess I didn't piss off a white person enough. I mean, one thing is black people can only shoot you up close, and they'll probably miss. They'll shoot everybody else around you. But these white people, you get them mad, well, they pretty accurate from distance. All these shootings you've heard that happened there, it's a black dude, it's a white dude. The only time I've heard of a distant shooter was the DC sniper that was black.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't. White guys will do it from a distance.
Mm-hmm. So, and which is scary because you
Right.
Yo,
think about
Tommy,
it.
Tommy, when they tried to find a shooter, right? And they were like, "What race is he?" I was like, "Bro, can't be black." Yo, that gonna miss like it's no tomorrow. Chicago, ain't no way, it's a black person, bro. I just knew
Well, if
because
it was a black person, he'd have tried to shoot him with a Uzi from distance.
with a switch, with a switch.
It'd have jammed on him. He'd have stood up, hitting it. Next thing you know, everybody would have seen him up there. He'd have started yelling "on God" before he pulled the trigger.
Holding it sideways and
Yeah, but all jokes aside though, it's sad because Charlie passed away, and at the end of the day, bro, like whether he's white, black, or you don't like his talking points, that should not be a reason for him to die. If, matter of fact, anybody. But as a creator, it hits home because I could be any of us, honestly, any of us.
Yeah, to a
even
crazy
as much
person.
dog shit as Tariq is spewing lately, I mean, that don't mean that anybody should take his life. And he's spewing some straight dog, some inflammatory shit.
But he protected by the, so he'd be all right.
Yeah. Yeah, he's protected peeps.
But hold on, wasn't Charlie as well?
Charlie wasn't protected by the Jews.
Oh,
No, Charlie bit the hand that fed him.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
It kind of looked like he was turning.
yeah, a little bit at the very end, yeah.
Yeah, it did. And he's got a lot of influence with the youth. That's not good.
Yeah, look at Andrew
That's
Tate.
crazy that the bullet hit his vest though, and then went up in his neck.
Well, I heard that's not true.
No, you can see the hole in the shirt after he hits his shirt.
Really?
Yeah, I've showed it to plenty of people. When you watch it, that's why his shirt went up by his cheek.
Hmm.
It hit the top of the vest he had and went straight up. That's why the hole was that big, and that's why the blood came gushing out. Remember when JFK was shot in the neck? Did you see that? No.
No.
You shoot somebody in the neck, it's a through and through.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't go in his neck. That went straight up. That's why you didn't see him move again. He was done. He was dead on his feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it didn't leave. It would have lost pressure
So
hitting the.
people were trying to give people hope, but I had a phone call with somebody right there. Yeah, he was done on the spot, bro. That
Yes, he was when it hit him. If you watch it, he was literally dead as it hit him. Because
yeah.
Right.
typically, you got to think about it. Your neck is soft tissue. If it goes in and out, you still can relatively move unless it hits the spine. And even then, you're going to breathe and suffocate. If you get hit by a bullet in the neck, you're just going to suffocate. It is the worst way to get shot. The blood is just going to get collecting you, and you're going to suffocate. But you won't die like he did. He didn't move again. It went straight in his brain. He was out.
Yeah, it was ricochet
Yep.
because it never came
Yeah.
out.
I think the girl that was actually close to the stage did say that even when they trying to rush him toward the car, she said that she can tell that he has no life left in him. He was
Yeah, he
out.
was done.
Yeah.
He was out. And that's the only blessing I believe that happened. If you're gonna die, you want to die when you don't know it.
That's what I said
And do
too.
it quick, right? And it was quick.
Mhm.
Boom,
Yeah.
done.
And
Yep.
like that poor lady on the
I
bus.
believe he probably was still there talking when he woke up. He probably still there talking. He was wondering why the fuck Moses, Noah, and all them people were there. He's like, what the y'all bought tickets?
Did you guys see? Well, I don't want to go down that route, but like with the lady that got stabbed or her throat slashed, so sad. Like
Right. You see
she
how
looked
long
him
she
right in the
survived?
eyes, dude, like, and
No,
cried.
but think about her, Skittles. She got stabbed several times in the neck. You remember what I told y'all about the worst way to die is because all that soft tissue? She thought she just got punched.
Yeah. Yeah.
She sat right there and suffocated on her own blood. A
Wow,
horrible
nobody
death.
did anything, dude. So
Oh
sad.
my gosh. She looked around for help too. You
She
can see
did.
that she turned around and looked like, can you help me?
Yes, and she couldn't
Nobody
talk
wanted to
because
help.
when he
Mm-mm.
slashed her
She
throat,
was
like,
holding her neck. Yeah.
yeah,
You remember when
But
Junior
so
died?
someone
sad.
said,
When they did that to Junior, the
Tommy,
boy up in New York. He ran 3 blocks before he passed out. He
Yeah.
bled. They slashed his throat.
the one in
It's
New
the
York?
worst way to die because people always tell you the worst way to die is drowning. Well,
Mm,
imagine drowning on your own blood.
that's awful.
Right.
So sad.
So someone said in my space today, his children and the wife was in the audience. Was that
That was
true?
me. That was me.
Was
Yes,
Yeah,
that
wife
there's a
and
true?
belief
children
they
were
Oh
were
there.
there, then there's
God.
a belief that they weren't. So we don't not really sure. But I
I'm
mean,
praying to God they're not, Tommy.
well,
I'm
here's the
just
bad part.
praying to
Even
God.
if they weren't, it's like JFK's children. This is
Yeah.
forever. It will always be on the internet. They're small. When they go to school, people gonna be playing it to them, making fun of them, telling jokes like your dad lost by a long shot.
I want to say this happened to me too, and you're not wrong because my dad, it's a recorded space, but anyone that knows me knows how really up it was. And yeah, little kids are bad. I've already talked about this since day one. Like, you gotta please. I mean, we gotta do better. Like, we gotta make sure our kids don't tease people because they do and they will. And I had to grow up like
Skittles,
this.
real quick, just to answer the question that yeah, the wife and the kids were in the audience, and the kids run towards dad because they were scared of the noise. They tried to run towards dad.
Mm,
They were there.
They were there, and they
It's so
saw
sad.
everything.
that's
And you
crazy.
can also see the wife running to the SUV on her phone when they were
And
putting him in the
and they
SUV.
they
She
were
ran
they
to
were
another
holding
one.
her back, and she was fighting
Yeah,
them.
it's so sad.
Yeah, he would. Listen, and like you said about kids being horrible. I'm an old man, and I remember when the Space Shuttle Challenger, when it blew up, we saw that on
I
television.
saw that with my own eyes, and then I had to get on a plane and fly to Ireland the next day. And my mom was like, "Get over it," and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like a 17-hour flight, and I
Mhm.
saw that with my own eyes in Orlando. It's horrible.
And see, after we saw it, what did all the kids do? We don't know. And I ended up. Well, she was younger, but one of the McNair brother, Ronald McNair, I ended up dating his niece, and she would talk about the jokes that were made at her expense when they found out he was not like the what does NASA stand for? Need another 7 astronauts, or what did you know that Christy McCullough's eyes were blue? Yeah, one blue this way and one blue that. Just things like that. They were making
I know.
horrible jokes.
I know. People are horrible. I went through it. Like I lived it.
Mhm.
Kids are awful sometimes. We need to. I don't know how to fix that.
Well, think about what's worse though. The internet has now made it to where it ain't kids that's just awful. These are
So
grown
true.
ass people that they're having to fire from their jobs because they stupid ass keep saying dumb shit because they can go viral now. At least the jokes used to be on the schoolyard. We knew not to make the joke in front of the teacher. We had some type of etiquette. These people now, they will say anything to go viral. Look how many of them probably that don't know who he is and know nothing about it. They just saw a person say Charlie Kirk and went viral. So what did they do? They loaded up their camera and said the same thing.
It's
And
like
now they're getting fired for their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
well,
Well,
like
what we need to do is to tell him, okay, if y'all believe he should have died for what he said, one, there's nobody more rude than black women. Everybody know black women rude and offend people. That's the first thing that they do. And they got a saying, I said what I said, was letting you know I don't care what you feel about what I said. So it need to be them. Why aren't they strewn around in the streets? If that's the logic we using, that because you offended me, you should pass away. But let me tell you what that really is. It shows you that these people don't know how to debate. That's the scariest part about being myself, Myron, or Walter up here. I don't like calling you by your name like that, but I'm gonna call you that anyway. But that's the thing that's scary. When people can't beat you in a debate, they're gonna want to fight. That's why that girl, when she wanted to stand up on and hit me because she lost at what she was saying. She couldn't get the people to agree with her that I was a colorist and that the only reason I didn't sleep with her is because she was dark skinned.
Yeah, it's just
hey, what
wild.
about the one armed lady, Tommy?
Which one
I
arm
mean,
lady?
or the midget, the dwarf one.
Wait. What midget one?
Oh, I think the midget was the one you ran away from.
Yeah. I
There was
run away
something
from them.
about
I'm
one
afraid of
somebody with the one arm or some.
Yeah, I'm afraid of them. I'm afraid of midgets. I have a thing. They might have saw that video where the girl I was dating was a young lady by the name of Misty Stone, and we were dating and had a porn birthday party, and well, a midget jumped out of the cake, and I ran.
Oh shit!
I don't blame you.
I did. I'm sorry. I done. She thought I was playing. I don't do midgets. That is no present that you would give me. Why would you have mini me jump out of a cake?
Dude, that'd be so weird.
What the
I think
fuck?
guys that would midgets, I think they need to be checked.
Well, there are plenty of them that'll do it. It's just that I've always been afraid of them. Since I was little, I was afraid of them because you're the
It's like
same
they're
height
so
as me, you
small.
grown. How that makes sense?
Smaller.
I'm inviting your ass to the playground. You talking about you got to go to work? Wait, what?
Exactly.
I'm wondering why you get to eat ice cream before you eat your vegetables. You talking about because I'm grown? Wait, what?
Get the Flintstones vitamins.
How they let you in the movie to go see Friday the 13th and they won't let me in because I'm grown? Wait, what? Only
Oh
time I can
shit.
do something that he can't is when they say you got to be this tall to get on the ride. Ah, look, you can't get on.
Instead of Magic Mountain, they call it like Midget Mountain but it's like for midgets and shit.
Yeah, but it's this one they call her something stallion, whatever she is. She's a little bitty girl. They be doing all kind of wild shit to that little girl.
But you,
And I
where
can't,
did you say you draw the line though with the arm? It was someone missing an arm or a leg or some shit.
For anybody fucking
no.
midgets, it's
I
a
dated a
fucking
girl that
pedophile.
had the one. I dated a girl that had one leg, and I didn't know she had a leg missing because she always had a prosthetic on. When I was in college, she always wore pants that had a prosthetic leg. I didn't know. And so
Oh
I dated
god.
the girl. Finally, I get ready to go get some, and she said, "I got to tell you something first." I thought, "Oh, she finna tell me she a man." That's
Did you still hit?
oh
Hell
yes,
yeah, you know he did.
yes. That woman was
Okay, cool.
beautiful. When she pulled a little plastic leg out, I sat up there and I said, I can't let this get away in a way of progress. I would, if I didn't do it, I'd be looked at as a bad guy. I had to not, I didn't want to get looked at as a able, what do
You
they call them?
charity
Able.
smashed?
Yeah, he did the right thing. I agree.
Well, I mean, if she was hot,
She was
He said her little
as fuck.
plastic leg.
Yeah, but see, the problem was there was one time because again we were dating. Because I went on and dated the girl. I just said, you can't. I mean, I told a lie. I didn't mean it. She said, if I walked around in shorts, would you have a problem? I said, no, knowing damn well I would. I hate when women ask you questions that they know you don't like what they're saying, but you have to go along with it. Well, anyway, we were asleep one night. Well, I really feel bad because she had just lost her leg because she had lupus. So, like, while she was a senior in high school, she was fine. When she got to college, she was a basketball player there. She was on a basketball scholarship. And she said there were pain in her leg and she didn't understand what it was. They finally went in and they took a toe off. Then they took a couple of toes off. Then they took the foot off. Then they
Bro, anybody
finally
dating a like that's got low self-esteem. Like, come on.
say what?
Bro, anybody dating a bitch like no arms and shit, bro, there's something wrong with you, like I can understand if you just want to like, help the chick like cross the road, you move the wheelchair, but bro,
She
like
didn't need any of that.
lifting
She
her out
walked
of the
on her own.
wheelchair and bending her over, bro, it's like there's a
But she
whole
didn't
there's
need
something.
any of that. She
Bro,
walked on her
it's
own.
like
That's how I didn't
anybody
know she had a
midget is like a pedophile, bro. It's like
But that's
just
how I
because
didn't know she had a fake leg, sir. Because she did everything everyone else did on campus. No one knew.
hey, I'd still smash.
Yeah, that doesn't even make sense to compare a person a pedophile. We know
no,
who
if you're
the
dating
actual
midgets, bro,
pedophile
the
is.
girl
The
looks
person who
if
just
she looks like
compared
she's
a
like
person with
6
a
years old
limb
from a
missing
distance, bro.
to a pedo.
Yeah, whoever's talking, we want to hear Tommy. We don't want to hear you. Thank you.
He don't know. He rather we talk about them goats. That's what he wants y'all to talk about.
He's projecting.
Let's get to the goats.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
get to the
projecting. There you go,
Sorry,
goats.
bro.
sir. We
That's what
said
it is.
midget mountain, not the heavy
Midgets,
petting zoo.
fucking.
Anyway, so what happened was I think because it happened so fresh, she would have like she called them like she would have times where she thought her leg was itching and she reached to scratch it and it was no longer there. Well, one night she got up, we were in the bed, and I heard boom, 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 boom. So I said, "What the happened?" And then I heard her laughing and said, "What happened?" She said she got up to go to the bathroom and forgot to put her leg on because she thought she still had a leg.
Fuck.
You are so wrong. You're so wrong, Tommy. I swear to God, you're
Bro, you
wrong.
ever feel like a vibration in your pocket, but like your phone's not
Oh
there?
God.
Bro, that's happened to me a few times.
I told her, I said, that first step's a doozy. It sure was.
Yeah. Did you help her up?
No, but well, she didn't. She was very like sufficient. Like sometimes people like that, they don't want to be treated different. That's why nobody knew. She
Right.
said, and you got to remember, she was still a teenager. She was just 19,
How old were you?
18.
Oh.
It was my first year of college, and it was her second.
What?
But she missed her first because she had to spend the whole time, it was her first year technically, it was her second year technically, but her first year because once they cut her leg off, she missed the whole year.
Oof.
Shout
Well,
out to
But
her
Tommy,
for still being motivated and moving forward for real. So
yeah, she ended up being I don't say her name, but she was a television personality here in Atlanta. Nobody still knew.
here's the question, bro.
Nobody.
Oh.
If you had your leg cut off, like, would you keep it? Like, would you want to keep it?
You're
Like,
not funny.
You
I don't
can't
think you
keep
can
it.
do
It's
that.
gonna like what are you doing?
You're
It's
Like
not.
a
You're
not
not.
gonna like
trophy?
You're not funny.
decay.
Just so
yo,
we're
Tommy,
clear.
I'm being serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, would you keep
Well,
it?
you
Like,
can't keep it because first off, your flesh would rot.
How can you keep it?
It's gonna
So
rot,
so
man.
you'd
yeah, you
either
know how
have
they
to
have
do
like
something to
animals, stuffed
preserve it.
animals, and shit? Like,
you want
there's a way to like
maggots everywhere?
preserve
Like,
it.
come
Are
on.
you talking like a taxidermist?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
like that.
it.
And
That's what
so
I'm
you
saying.
then have to find some legal taxidermist who'd be able to do it, which
God.
literally they don't allow us to, when you die, take the human skull and just leave that in the house. And so now you like got
Dude, that's
Smithson's
fucking
Tom
morbid.
on
Green
your
already
mantle.
tried that. Yeah, that's an old idea. The answer's no,
Yeah,
you
they don't
can't.
allow that. And it's some people that will probably be okay with it. They'll be like, well, I'd like to sit up here and keep an eye on my wife. So if I die, I'm gonna need them to cut my head off and put it right there on the mantle. And anybody walk through
Man, like,
here,
I kept my teeth when I was young, like when they fell
I'm gonna
out.
when they put me on the mantle, I'm gonna tell them to start calling me Mickey.
Make sure she ain't cheating.
But Tommy, that wasn't fair,
Mr.
bro.
Refresh got my joke. He got the joke. I see you, Mr. Refresh guy. You got it.
But
Nobody else
Tommy,
did, but he did.
but Tommy, Tommy, that wasn't fair, bro.
What?
You had a leg up on her, bro. That's not fair. It's not fair, man. What the fuck, bro?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. One of the things that threw me off though is that little nub that they have left, the skin on it was real soft, but that is odd. She used to put her leg over me when we lay in the bed and rub me with that little sharp, and it would feel creepy.
What?
You know how
Yo,
you, when as a woman, you put your leg over your man when y'all laying
Instead
down?
of
What you
Yeah,
do?
yeah,
cuddling,
yeah.
bro,
it's nubbling.
bro, you're actually serious. Like I thought you were just like this is just like
No,
bro. This guy's actually serious, man. That's
I
fucking
dated this woman.
crazy.
We dated for like a year.
Bro, I got OCD, man. You gotta have like both sides. You know, it's like you gotta buy a car. You can't have like a scratch on one door
We'll
and
see.
like
Do
you know
with
what I mean.
people who
Like
make
you
jokes
gotta
that
have the
aren't funny.
decals on both sides, man. You know, you can't have like something missing on one side and like you know what I mean. Like you buy
There's
a
plenty
car,
of
both headlights
Mexicans
have to
that
be
when you go
clear.
to
You
the
can't
other
have one
side of the
that's
car, they got
yellow.
a whole door that's a different color than a whole damn car. They still drive it.
But like you buy a car, one door is missing, man. I don't know. I just something about that.
Listen,
I
if
will
you
see with
want a
people who
car,
speak over Tommy when I want to laugh.
hey Joe, thank you, Josie. I try my best. I try my best, but I'm a professional. Some people want to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the internet allows. The internet allows everybody to
Yeah,
do the thing.
Myron, your ugly ass fucking mother should
Myron,
have
you
never birthed
fucking
your
dead
That's
ass fucking lie.
Brett, you
Holy
dumb
Oh,
bitch.
shit.
oh, you
Rumor
got
has it
one.
that
also
song
suck dick. I
Footloose
can
was
barely
written
hold my
about
own
her.
myself. You
You
dirty
got one
ass
up
fucking
here.
You,
ugly ass. You Rachel, you dirty ass.
I didn't even know which one of those whores it was, but this isn't
that's not
Myron.
Myron, Shaniqua.
It
God
was
Sorry.
damn.
John Daly. It said John Daly, but it was a big.
wow.
Yeah, they're coming in here yelling at Myron.
But this
But
is the
hold on,
problem.
hold on. What's that saying? The sentiment is, oh, I don't like what he says, so him. That's the issue,
Right.
right there. Like, okay,
Yep.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'll agree
that's
with somebody,
lower.
but again, if I can hurt somebody and get away with it or make a name for myself, why wouldn't I? Especially if I got to lose. I'm gonna die anyway.
Exactly. If
And
people want to be big shots, in front of their friends or a
Yeah.
crowd,
Well, the internet is the
sucks.
new way. That's the easiest way for you to be important. Because remember, even back in the days, if you decided to take out somebody, it was a while before you went worldwide. It might not go worldwide if you took out somebody. The size of the people who are being murdered today, you would have never went worldwide when I was young because it's not a national story. And even if it became a national
Mm.
story, it take about a month for it to come out. Now it's all instant.
Do you remember
Yep.
when they hung Saddam Hussein like live on TV and they just kept the
Oh
camera
yeah.
on his feet for like 2 hours?
Oh my
Like
God.
it was
Yeah.
on
Yeah, I
every
remember
single
that.
channel, and like every household had it on. We were just staring at his feet, like
You
dangling,
remember
like,
what they
and
did
that
to
was like a
Gaddafi?
very clear message.
You see, remember what they did to Gaddafi? That was a sad. I mean,
Yeah.
say whatever you want to. That was sad to me.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like they put that at 5 p.m. and it's like nobody. I mean, I remember we didn't have cable. We have like three channels, and it was either watching replays of the World Trade Center with the planes crashing into it, or some commercials in English that I didn't understand, or watching that guy getting executed. I was like 6 or something. Like yeah, it's not something you want to show some kids like direct coming back from school. Like what the heck?
Yeah, well,
You're
yeah,
right.
but they did, and I think that's what the whole Charlie Kirk thing was. If you look at it, it was one of those that make you say, if you're one of those people who speak out, do you want to speak out when all these people are celebrating that this happened? If you have children, do you want your children to see you get shot? Do you want to go and speak at one of these goofy ass campuses? Is it worth it?
And not get caught, like is the way it looked.
I don't give if he get caught, I'm dead.
No, yeah, no, you're right. But I'm saying like it has this like a JFK vibes to it, like they're arresting the wrong guys, and it's just a show.
Nice.
Just tell
Yeah,
that to
that was
Myron maybe,
crazy.
because I'm like, dude, like we like your debrief show in your cozy off in your cozy studio. We like consistency. You don't even like to get out the house. You don't even like it. Like,
That's what I
just
do.
stay
I'm not leaving the
inside.
house no more.
Yeah, but he be doing that street thing, doesn't he? He be
Yeah,
Yeah.
going and
Yeah.
no
like,
more. Just
yeah,
Hey,
I
you
don't
need
we
to
like
get a
like it
that.
from
clone,
inside.
Walter. You need to get a body double, Walter.
I used to I don't even let. I used to go pick up prostitutes. They got to come to my house now.
That's even worse. Now they know where you live.
Yeah, but they don't know who I am till they get there. Prostitute don't know. Prostitute don't care. They just want to make sure you got the money.
Yeah.
I fuck them in a
I'm
But they
thinking
mansion.
know
about
after they
Oh
taking.
leave
my
for sure
god.
they want
No,
more when
and the
they're
fun
done.
part is, I typically fuck them in one of those Richard Nixon masks.
Oh,
They're
that's
probably just happy that you're
creepy.
not the ugliest they had to deal with that day.
Real
You
quick, I
should
don't mean
try
to
George
interrupt. I don't
Bush.
mean to interrupt, but it says the host is having connection issues, and if you don't reset the space, Walter, it's gonna
Yeah,
crash
it's
in 90
gonna boom.
seconds.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't think
How do
Walter
y'all
knows
see
how
It,
to
that?
do it. He already boomed it earlier.
it just flashes at the top.
It came up.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fresh, you there, bro?
Yeah, man.
It's
He's
gonna
probably
Tommy,
boom.
Oh,
Tommy, if you want to
got a
open
phone
up,
call.
after, maybe we
I
Yes.
can go to
can.
Tommy if this one
I don't
crashes.
mind. What
Yeah.
is he on their show?
If you
No.
No, I don't think
I'll,
so.
I'll,
well,
Yeah, he probably
everybody,
got
it's
a phone
Tuesday.
call.
I'll,
If you go onto YouTube, you can go to GG33 Academy, or you can go to Fresh and Fit Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern time.
yeah, y'all come follow me. I'll start one. I just gotta go beat my meat right quick. It'll
Yeah.
take like 5 minutes.
All right. Oh god.
That's well, I mean, it might not
5 minutes?
crash. He might
Why
have.
you
He
say
might
that,
have.
cultivate? You know you know that.
Uh, Like stop announcing
They gotta know. They
that.
gotta know. Be right back.
I know.
I follow
I wonder
Brett.
if.
That's the Myron's double right now. Follow
No.
Brett. Okay, OSS General. Get in the OSS. We let in there. I think we got $1 first month, $1 code. Right, Brett? Help
Yeah, I think
yourself.
it's.
Here we go.
Oh, Fresh is back.
You back? Fresh is
Fresh.
back?
Thank God. I
Yeah.
thought the
Sweet.
space was about to close.
Oh, cultivating. Get Tommy back in here.
Yeah.
I'll
So
tell him.
so
Tommy,
I,
I'll
I
get him
can't
up.
I can't take phone calls. That's
Oh,
for
if you
sure.
do answer a phone call, you can do that. It has to be less than 60 seconds, or it crashes the space.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you can get on your computer and like if you open the space, you can actually like swap it.
Yeah.
Oh, on a
You just
computer?
have
Yeah. Or two
you have 60
devices.
seconds to do
Same
it.
account, two devices.
Yeah, you got 60 seconds to do it though. So like you can actually like leave the space, but you've got 60 seconds to come back in on a different device.
Or you can also open the browser if you have iPhone. You can open it up in Safari and just do the www.x. You could be signed in under the same account. Like I can go into
Yeah, but
I
that's
can
still
go
gonna
into
crash if he gets a phone call.
yeah. If you stay on it for longer than
It's two
60
devices.
seconds.
Got it.
So yeah.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
Well, you saved it. It was fate.
Oh, yeah, probably.
It was.
But yo, Tommy's hilarious, man. That guy
Yeah,
has
I
man.
love
stories.
Tommy.
He has stories for days.
He's funny and he speaks truth.
Yeah, he had me going.
Yeah.
One time he was talking
Um.
about the one or the leg thing, and we were like, hey, well, if it was a song, what song would it be? And like he was talking about a girl like No Fingers or something. I was like the Pointer Sisters. It was so funny.
Oh shit.
He's also like well versed in the like history and politics too, which is actually really cool that it's you can learn and laugh at the same time.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna dip out, but you guys could continue. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to close the space?
Yeah,
I
I
think
think